You want to know about the history of foosball?
Yeah.
Basically started back in the Roman Empire. I've studied it. I know what's happening and how it came about. It's actually a very ancient game. It was big back then, man. All the kings and the poor people and the servants would all play together on Saturdays. They were so good at this game that it became like better than the Olympics back then.
People would come, and they would come from all over the world to come to Rome, to play table soccer with all of the other great players, that came from all over the place, America, Canada, Australia, even Europe.
So this went on as part of the festivities, the full-size, life-size foosball and the regular table foosball that spawned the starting of the World Cup and regular proper European football we know today.
And finally, Constantine, the Roman king, he declared table soccer, the game of the Romans.
The Romans were enjoying this game up until, say, 1900, until the senator, McCarthy, he decided that these guys were probably pretty evil because they run around and they play this game on the table, and they're so fast that there's something probably inhuman or some sort of level of evilness about them.
And he got his Nazi soldier bastards to put Constantine in a concentration camp and eventually killed him, kind of like he did later with Kennedy.
Well, what was going on is McCarthy was rounding all the families of the foosball players, the children and the women, the wives that would come to watch the games, and he tried to take them all into this camp, this area.
He had managed to go out and create a legacy of killing all of the first-born soccer players till only one survived. Only one, and that was Lightning Larry McGee.
While they're in this camp, massacre, many things going on at the time, something like his mama's was with a man named Mandela, and Larry was the firstborn from him and his mother, and basically grew up 20 years or so later, became getting the skills back and what he learned from his father and from the other guys in the tribe. And they were a tribe back then.
There was a couple guys, some foosball guardians. Strong with the Force, Jedi type people. They came in and basically had McCarthy assassinated before he could just totally decimate the game of table soccer.
Next thing you know, McCarthy winds up dead. Shotgun, blast right up the ass.
And we idolize those guys today, and we don't speak their name out loud. We speak their name with our souls and with our hearts.
And from then on, the game has been a professional association since then, and many heroes through time have come about because of this happening. It's not right to murder people, but this guy needed to be murdered for this game to go on.
So basically, that's the history of table soccer in a nutshell, and all of it's true. It's all documented.
It's the most important thing in history, really.
Foosball.
Most important game, that is.